Hello, teaching fans. If you guys ever thought about teaching online with DaDaABC, then this interview is for you. I talked quickly with Jason from DIGINO.org about their hiring process, how to stand out in the interview and make more money, and then how he keeps his kids engaged when he's teaching every day while also traveling the world. So, if you're interested in all of this, take a look. Let me know what you think, and I hope you enjoy. All right, so I'm here with Jason from DigiNo.com. He's also a teacher for DaDaABC, and we are hopefully going to cover what it takes to get hired by DaDaABC and how to be a standout teacher and kind of what Jason does to, I don't know, keep his students engaged. So, Jason, thanks for making the time.
That's no worries at all. Nice to be here, Quincy.
Yeah. So where are you now?
So right now I'm in Glasgow, Scotland.
Okay. Is it easy to teach from there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's easy to teach anywhere where there's decent Wi-Fi.
Okay.
A couple of months ago, I was in Edinburgh.
Okay.
And there was just no Wi-Fi there for some reason. Like I couldn't get it anywhere. So yeah, make sure you've always got good Wi-Fi if you want to teach with Dada. Yeah.
Yeah. How long have you been teaching with them?
Since beginning of June.
Oh, nice, man. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your current schedule looking like?
So my current schedule is so UK time. I'd work 11 till 2.
Okay.
And I do that Monday to Friday, 5 days a week.
Is it the same class or the same students?
So you get regular students. So I have about 5 or 6 regular students.
Okay.
And yeah, like most of the time you'll get, if you don't have regular students, you'll get trial classes, which are like short, like 14-minute classes.
Yeah, where it's just kind of like the students just testing it out, I suppose.
Yeah. And so like, that's like, you have to have a lot of energy for that because, you're advertising the system, you've got to be really Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Yeah. You've got to really be an entertainer.
Yeah, exactly.
Does Dada incentivize you? Like, do they reward you if a trial class signs up?
Yeah, you get like a bonus.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. I guess, I've seen them, they're advertising heavily, and I really want to talk about the application process and kind of how it went from when you applied to when you started your first class. So how did you hear about them, and then I guess walk us through the process?
Yeah, well, I have a friend who recently moved to Chiang Mai, Thailand, which is like the big hub of digital nomads. And
yeah, of course.
And he started working for Dada, and he just recommended me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd recently quit my job. I quit my 9-to-5 job to focus on like writing my books and doing everything I wanted to do. And so it seemed like the perfect job to go alongside that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I sent off my CV and my photo, and I got the job within a week.
What was the interview process like? Was it just an email, or was it like in person, or not in person, but video or mock class, or what?
Yeah. So what happened is like they set up a sort of like a Skype interview.
Yeah.
And it's through their platform. And so you have a little interview, and then you have an internet test where they obviously test like if your Wi-Fi is good enough.
Yeah.
And then you'll have a sort of demo class.
Yeah.
And the demo class will determine like how much you earn, basically.
What do you mean by that? Like how good you are, or what students you take, or what?
Just how good you are at the job. So, and I think a lot of it comes into just how well you can express yourself, because with teaching online, you have to, it's almost as if you're using sign language, because you have to say things like, if you want them to speak to you, you have to like say, can I hear, you have to probably be really expressive.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah. If you're just there, like say Apple, you're not going to get much out of them.
So do you use, will you use like an Apple, or do you use like props and stuff?
So like if I'm talking about Apple, I'll just use like, I just do like the sound effects. I've got like a puppet.
Yeah.
You just use anything you can grab. I made this really crude thing, out of a chopstick, and it's like, oh, say, can you see the animal? You know,
Okay, that's pretty good, man. Nice.
anything you can think of, really.
Yeah. So with the demo class they had you do, did they give you a topic, or were they just like give us 5 minutes of class and it was up to you?
So there's like with data, there's a lesson plan on the screen.
Yeah.
So you follow it. So say it's like a storybook,
Yeah.
and you would follow along with it.
Okay.
And you have like you can review the lesson plan before you go into class, so you can plan it out.
Mhm.
So yeah, like it's it's all readily available for you.
Yeah.
Um,
Did they do the thing where the adults pretended to be kids? And you,
yeah. That was in like the interview process.
dude, that's the absolute worst. Like trying
Yeah.
to, where they're pretending to be kids. Yeah.
I got really into it. Like I actually forgot that it was like an adult halfway through. Like she was really good at being a kid. Like,
Oh man, yeah, no problem. So anyway, so you killed that. They said you got the job, and is there any kind of training that comes after that, or they just stick you back in the classroom, or what?
there's loads of tutorial videos
Yeah.
from other teachers, and yes, you have to work your way through them.
Yeah. Is it paid, or is it just like you have to?
No, it's not paid. It's just something you have to do. I actually got one uploaded today of me doing it, and I never would have expected that when I first started doing it. Like, I was like watching all these guys, like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Now I'm up there. So
Is it straight recorded from a class? Like you don't know if they're going to pick up yours, or did you submit it?
So they do this thing where there's like bonuses every now and then, where it's like, oh, submit your best warm-up activity.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I just flipped on the camera and played my ukulele and sent it into them.
Okay.
That's a teaching video now. Yeah.
All right. One more question, I guess, about the hiring process. I'm really curious what's the price range, and then like what can someone do to like earn the most? Like what can they do in their demo class or their interview to get to the top of the tier?
I can't remember exactly what the price range is. I think maybe up to like $25 an hour. So to improve your chances of being a higher earner, you have to use a lot of body language.
Yeah.
To always be smiling, constantly smiling, and yeah, you've just got to act as if you're like a children's TV presenter.
Yeah.
And
always be on.
Yeah, always on. Like it's so draining after you finish all of the classes. Like I could have like 10 students in a row, and afterwards I'm just like whacked. But you've got to constantly ask like, oh, do you understand?
Yeah.
You got to make sure they're interactive. A big thing I do is like I just try and engage them in conversation.
Okay.
That's the best way to learn, I think.
Are they of a high enough level where they can generally do that to a degree?
It varies. You get you get some where you're just doing the alphabet.
Yeah.
And you're struggling through the alphabet. But you get some where, I had one the other day, we just had like a full-on conversation about like the rainforest,
Okay, that's easy. That's great.
Yeah. So
what about like keeping them engaged and stuff? Like obviously it's harder when you're one-to-one. I know you like to use a lot of music. How does that factor into like, I don't know, classroom management and making sure they pay attention and everything?
Yeah. So like I love my ukulele, because anytime I start to notice them, spacing out or slipping away, I just bring out the ukulele. Okay, let's play Old MacDonald Had a Farm.
Okay.
And straight away they're engaged. If that doesn't work, I'll bring out my puppet, get the puppet on the go. It's just really anything you can do, or you can just start being wacky and crazy.
Okay. I mean, they're generally kids, so they probably respond to like kid things, right? So
yeah. So I do this kind of thing where like I draw like a birthday cake on a whiteboard, and I'll ask their age. I'll put all the candles on it. I'll put a fire on it, and I'll tell them to blow out the candles.
Gotcha.
And when they blow out the candles, I'll pretend to be blown away, and they laugh about it, and straight away they're engaged.
Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Okay. Yeah. Cheers. So it's pretty much like you've just got to be an entertainer, not entertainer. That sounds wrong. Like you just got to be animated. You got to enjoy it. Oops.
Yeah, and I wasn't like that at first. I was very very boring at first, but you grow into it and you find new tricks.
Nice, man. Well, dude, thanks for the tips. I know that like I said, I've seen them, advertising a lot, a lot of new teachers, so I'm sure it'll be beneficial. What's next for you after Scotland?
I'm thinking about, yeah, Thailand
Nice.
or maybe Indonesia. I'm not sure. Like the dream has always been Japan, so maybe
Ah,
that.
nice, man. Well,
Yeah.
dude, best of luck. Thanks for the tips, and I'm going to link to all your site and everything in the notes so people can reach out to you.
Thank you very much. It's been a
All right.
pleasure.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any videos or interviews in the future.